guys to another video that's going to be on my channel. This is going to be a Q&A. I think this might be my 9th or 10th Q&A that I've done on this channel. I'm trying to make it a regular weekly series. Questions that I've got on this sheet of paper here, all written down, have all been asked by the same person. He's a fellow YouTuber. He's a decent YouTuber. He's definitely not one of the worst YouTubers that I know. And his name is Bailey Pierce. He does a lot of FIFA, and he's doing trying to think what he does on his channel. He definitely does a Portsmouth Road to Glory at the moment. He's recently put a vlog. He also does Q&As. So yep, these are all questions that have been asked by him. So the first question he asks is, if I had to support either Manchester United or Liverpool, who would I support? Now, if you don't really, well, I say this in most of my videos, but I'm a Chelsea fan, and Man United and Liverpool can be classed as our rivals, so it is a very hard choice to make, but I think I'll have to go with Liverpool because I really do hate Manchester United and I don't like much about them. And also because Liverpool always have that atmosphere at their ground. Like when I ever watch a game, they always like singing the same songs and the same motivation and all that. So Liverpool are a better club in my opinion, so I'd rather support Liverpool. So next question, I'm going to be, well, the next question I've been asked is the top 10 league, where my predictions for this year, top 10, the predictions for the top 10 in the Premier League this season and next season, and they are, just had to check the table just to confirm what I was going to say for this season. First, Leicester. Second, Spurs. Third, Man United. Fourth, Arsenal. And fifth, West Ham. Leicester, I think we'll just go and run away with it. Spurs, clearly, I feel, second place. Man City, yes, they've just experienced a 4-2 defeat to Southampton, but I still think they can manage a third place. Fourth, Arsenal, do that every year. Fifth, West Ham, they've been an absolute amazing team this season, and that really does annoy me because all our rivals, all Chelsea's rivals, have been doing well. Sixth, Man United. Seventh, Liverpool. Eighth, Southampton. Ninth, Chelsea. And 10th is Stoke. Now for next season. Next season, I am going to say, first I'm going to say Manchester City will win it, with Spurs finishing second. Leicester are going to finish third. Arsenal fourth, do that every year. Fifth, Chelsea. Sixth, United, Manchester United. Seventh, Liverpool. Eighth, West Ham. Ninth, Stoke. And 10th will be Southampton. So that's my predictions for this year and next year's top 10. So I'm now going to get into the next question, which I just need to find out why it is, so I'll be back with you in a second. Next question is, who's going to win the Liga BBVA? Liga BBVA is the Spanish league, so if I can remember correctly, I believe Barcelona and Atletico are both level on points with 85. I feel Barcelona will win the League BBVA, the Spanish league, this year. I think they've only got like 2 games left, and they are the better team, I feel, compared to Atletico. Like, they've got MSN and like the rest of their team, but mainly MSN, scoring them all goals. So I'm going to say Barcelona are going to win the Spanish league this year. My YouTube aims are just to keep going and see where it goes, like, because I don't really want to be that successful on YouTube. I mean, if I do get successful, then that's a big bonus, but I'm not really aiming to be successful, I'm just aiming to enjoy it. Just trying to read my notes. yeah, and I'm not well. The rest of my notes are just pretty much saying the same thing. I'm not really aiming for much on YouTube, just to enjoy it and just to see how it goes. So that's that question done. And my next question is, who would, if Mahrez never won PFA Player of the Year, who do I think deserved it? Now, I'm going to say Payet. He's been instrumental in the West Ham midfield, and he's been creating chances out of nothing. He's an amazing free kick taker, and he is, I think, one of the best signings, if not the best signing, that we've seen so far this season. And I mean, he's playing like he's been in the Prem for 5 years. Like, he's adapted really well, because some players, Depay for instance, can't adapt as quick to the Premier League, and so they do get classed as a bit of a flop, but they need more time to adapt. But with Payet, he took 3-4 games and he's adapted to the style of the Premier League, and he's set it on fire, and he's been one of the main reasons why West Ham are where they are and fighting for Europe. My last question that Bailey has asked me, and I've just got one more question that I was asked by someone else. But yeah, my next question is, who is my favourite YouTuber? Now, you might be expecting me to say someone like Pointless Blog, or I don't know, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I'm not going to say anyone like that. I'm actually going to say someone who, if you ask most of my friends, I talk about him a lot, and he's an amazing YouTuber, I personally think. He also does career modes. He is doing a Dortmund career mode as we speak. Just have to think. So yeah, his name is MGH. He's got like 700,000 subscribers, so he's not that big, but he's definitely not one of the smallest YouTubers. And yeah, I just enjoy his content, and he's just an amazing YouTuber. He does do an occasional Ultimate Team video, but I just like his career modes because they're just really good, and because I'm a career mode guy, he always has some tips and what plays to buy on career mode, so I do listen to them, and then I do try and buy them myself and test them. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of the Q&A, apart from, no, actually, I've got one last question that I've been asked, which I'll get into now. My last question that Bailey has asked me, and I've just got one more question that I was asked by someone else. But yeah, my next question is, who is my favourite YouTuber? Now, you might be expecting me to say someone like Pointless Blog, or I don't know, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I'm not going to say anyone like that. I'm actually going to say someone who, if you ask most of my friends, I talk about him a lot, and he's an amazing YouTuber, I personally think. He also does career modes. He is doing a Dortmund career mode as we speak. Just have to think. So yeah, his name is MGH. He's got like 700,000 subscribers, so he's not that big, but he's definitely not one of the smallest YouTubers. And yeah, I just enjoy his content, and he's just an amazing YouTuber. He does do an occasional Ultimate Team video, but I just like his career modes because they're just really good, and because I'm a career mode guy, he always has some tips and what plays to buy on career mode, so I do listen to them, and then I do try and buy them myself and test them. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of the Q&A, apart from, no, actually, I've got one last question that I've been asked, which I'll get into now. The final question I've been asked is, just trying to think now. Oh yeah, what do I feel about the new Chelsea kit and new Chelsea proposed stadium? the new Chelsea kit, if you haven't checked it out so far, and if you haven't checked it out yet, I believe it's going to be a retro design, and it's going to have a white V-neck thing that comes down like this with blue stripes on. It's also going to have Chelsea badge, Adidas, Yokohama Tires, who is our sponsors at the moment. That's all the basic stuff. It's got the traditional Adidas stripes on the side, and what I like about it is the imprinted lion sign that it has on its shirt. So if I just show you, I'll go off camera for a sec. You can see in the Chelsea badge we have this. Try to draw around it, but yeah, that lion. Yeah, so that's going to be imprinted onto the shirt, which makes it look quite nice. It's not done all over the shirt, like it's got them on the sleeves and the front, but on the back where the name will be, it doesn't have that there, so it's kept under moderation, but it does look really nice and really retro-y, so I do really enjoy it. Well, I do really enjoy it, I do really like it. So that's my thoughts on the new home kit. They haven't released the away kit or the third kits yet, so I can't really comment on them. And my last little bit of this Q&A is, what do I feel about Chelsea's new proposed stadium to become a 60,000 seater stadium? Now, I really do like it, because 60,000 seater stadium, more income, more money, and then you can buy more players, but I don't really want that to happen. I don't really want to buy more players. I don't want to become like Man City and buy our way to success. People will already say that we have brought our way to success, but I will disagree, but no point in arguing. Because that's not part of the question. But Chelsea's new stadium is going to be a 60,000 seater stadium. More fans can sit in it. It's going to be a better atmosphere, I personally feel. And also, many people are disliking the design of it, but I actually quite enjoy it, because if you haven't seen it, it's got like a metally look, like we've got metal bars going all the way around it, and it looks quite nice and clean in the inside and the outside, and it looks like a proper stadium. It doesn't look like let's say Anfield or the Etihad. It does look like a nice stadium. It's definitely different to Anfield, Etihad, Old Trafford, but that stadium that we are proposed to be going into, well, we're not going into it, but the proposed stadium developments at Stamford Bridge, which Chelsea are now one of only two teams that have stayed in the same stadium since they have been founded. That is us and Liverpool. So that's a nice thing to have. Like, we've never moved, but Stamford Bridge does look like it's going to be a nice place to go to. I can't wait to go there and support and watch our team be successful again after this season. But enough of me going on about everything. If you have liked this Q&A, please like, and if you are new, please subscribe. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.